Whoa, it's me. Was that a dramatic start or what? A complete silence. Good morning, there's guys, and I'm out with my daughter. She's gallivanted off to go and get herself sorted down in the toilet. And you join us at what, a better time than cooking a bit of brekkie. Got a cup of the old Darjeeling coffee, as you do. And yeah, as I say, I've just got the sort of getting breakfast on the go, so what a best time to share something with you. I don't really know what to share really. It's been pretty active wildlife, seen quite a few foxes this morning. Considering I'll come off a night shift the night before, my body clock's a bit buggered up. I didn't sleep too well last night, but that's probably just me being a bit sort of watching horror clips or something or other. Yeah, so I've got brekkie on the go, and what else to say right now? I never do. My daughter, well, we both were really practicing making some bushcraft chairs yesterday. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're the ones that look like the anarchy sign almost. Nothing to do with that, please FBI, leave me alone. It's just they're just a framework that we set up. They're quite comfy, I suppose, but we were saying that it might be good to make a triangular kind of canvas sheet with an eyelet in each corner, so you've got somewhere to attach one at the top and two at the corners, and then you can actually sink your arse into it, so that'd be a little bit more comfy. What I'll do is, if I use my old normal Spielberg prowess, I'll pan the camera onto one. You might have seen it at the beginning of the dramatic introduction. Yeah, so there's my daughter's one that she'd set up. Yeah. Yeah, so basically just park your arse across that horizontal member and bob your own. I mean, it's not great, but if it was raining, it'd sort of keep your arse off the floor if you had nothing else. And if I pan round on my one, oh, you just got a picture of me bag of all my bits in it. I've got my Bergen on mine at the moment. Just keeps it tidy there. Yeah, she's going to do an adjustable pot hanger this morning. She's never made one before, and so she's going to have a go at making that. Got the old sausages on the go. There's these brays, the ones that I was talking about that you get from Lidl's. And as I say, there is oil in the pan at the moment because they are dry. They don't really seem to emit much oil out of them, not like some of your sausages you buy in the shops. I'm using a trivet at the moment. I'm going to pan it back round onto me. Bear with us a second. I've had it for about 2 years now. I've got one of them wild gas stoves. No, I can't even think what it is. Like gas, it's like a wood gas stove, and I've had it about 2 years, and I've never used it. It's been sitting up on the wardrobe. I bought it when I was on a shipbook before, and I just never used it. No reason. The guys were selling them cheap. In the end, I bought one. So this weekend, I thought I'd bring it out and have a go at it, and I was. It's not bad as it goes. I'd like to see how it performs in the wet weather when you're sort of trying to gather all your tinder and everything else. But in the dry weather, it was actually quite a good bit of kit. I don't know if you've seen them. Bear with us so I can get it out. In one of my pockets, bear with us a sec. There's bound to be untold videos on YouTube and all the rest of it. But basically this is it. It comes in like a nylon bag. It's a bit rattly for my liking. But it's quite a nice little setup. Squirrels going off on one. Yeah, so what I'll do now, if I just pan it onto the floor a bit more so I'll set it up for you. You get that, picking that up alright, a bit more maybe. It's gone up slightly. Alright. Basically you've got the windshield. Okay. And you've got that bit that just sits on there like that, and then that's where your wood goes. Basically what you do is you'd fire it up, get it really going. There's all, like you can see, there's little holes in there as well. That's where the flames come out of there. Is that better? Yeah, and then once it's going, you've got your pot stand that sits on top, and they just flick out like that. So the camera's picking it up right, for some reason it's all gone upside down, and then what happens is your pot sits on there, and that sits on there like that. Yeah, so it weren't bad. It's a bit of carbon build up there, but it's still quite new and shiny, but I think I'm going to be using it quite a few times just to give it a go. Yeah, that was alright, we've used that. Daughter's just come back from the loo. Alright? Yeah. Christy, just getting the old brekkie on the go. And I'm just talking shit as usual. Yeah, so that's basically about it. We don't know, it got a bit breezy as I say last night, not too much, so we made a little sort of impromptu wind barrier. The site we've actually used, the location we've used is actually quite nice. There's a lot of hornbeam in here, tons of hornbeam, and we was able just to basically set up our tarps one next to each other and then have a little fire in the middle, and then we've used that as our little chopping block. We've got another little bench or whatever that was here already, and another little chopping block at the back, so it's been a go. Oh yeah, and here's my daughter now trying out a Mark II bush chair, because the first one she sat on, bless her, snapped. And it dug her right in the kidneys, but other than that, it's cushy. So yeah, it's not bad, but we did say, as I say, it might be for any sort of canvas fabricators out there, it might be good to do one with a bit of canvas, triangle shapes with an eyelet in each corner. Just bear there's caddies in mind when you make one. That's design, you know, for design issues and stuff like that, you know, design instruction and professionalism, and basically, yeah. Oh, Lauren as well, yeah, Lauren, don't forget Lauren, yeah, I don't want to be too selfish, take it all for myself. So yeah, getting Brettie's going nicely on the old trivet. Couple of the old Darjeeling. I'm going to do a quickie on the old knife. I'm using knives. I'm not a knife mutt, as most of you know. I normally use the old tandem pucko, but I've been using my Viking design one. I'll tell you what I don't like about this knife. It's the handle. The handle is too narrow for me. It's really skinny on the hand. I was making some feather sticks this morning, and it was not nice at all. It was really sort of quite sore on my hand when I was driving it down. I mean, it's not even like it's a blunt knife. It's lovely and sharp. All right, but for my hand, I don't know. I don't think I've got big hands, but I think, you know, that it just wasn't nice, or maybe the hands are too soft or something. But it weren't nice when I was making the feather sticks. But I'm going to use it for now. Not bad. It was a cheapo knife actually when I bought it. I'm not one for spending loads of money on knives anyway. I normally just use a Mora. It's just that this one's been stuck in my box for ages. I thought get it out and have a go. But normally, as I say, I've got the Mora, or one of my other videos, I've got the tandems that I use. I mean, they're still in my bag. I still will use them. But because we bought the axes out, my daughter's never used an axe before, so I was doing a bit of instruction with her with the axe. And so I kind of left the tandems back in my bag. I didn't really use them. Alright, so that's about it, folks. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Say goodbye, Lauren.
Bye.